Since RPGs are taking center stage today, what better way to kick things off than with a quote from a villain who needs no introduction? I've thought of a wonderful present for you. Shall I give you despair? Yeah, Cloud, Tifa, and the gang definitely got more than they bargained for when facing Sephiroth. The guy doesn't just bring chaos, he gift wraps it. Good evening, my friends. Here we are once again, dependable as a Swiss watch, ready to bring you the latest and final part of our news segment. What's new with the news? Got your controllers ready? Then let's go. We've got a new fighter, Sagat, joining one of the greatest fighting game franchises of all time, Street Fighter 6. There's a brand new Japanese RPG filled with magic and mayhem, Fantasy Maiden Wars, Dream of the Stray Dreamer. We're getting a darker, twisted look at everyone's favorite yellow pellet muncher in Shadow Labyrinth. There's Misery, a post-apocalyptic title that's what you'd get if Fallout and Stalker had a very grim baby. And finally, there's a fantasy RPG where you team up with a French witch to go bear hunting. Yes, you heard that right? Do yourself a favor. Stick around and watch till the end. And hey, YouTube, how was your weekend? From the looks of it, Nintendo's new console, the Switch 2, is stealing the spotlight. And Donkey Kong Bananza? Yeah, that one's looking like a serious contender for Game of the Year. But December's still a long way off, and you've got a bunch of videos to catch up on, starting with this one.
The pinnacle of Muay Thai, and then became one of the Grand Masters of an international terrorist organization.
Let's start with an iconic character from the Street Fighter universe. Capcom decided Street Fighter 6 didn't have enough fighters yet and is bringing back the eternal boss with the laser eye. Sagat drops on August 5th. Then come Sea Viper, Alex, and Ingrid, because more is always better. Between crossovers with Fatal Fury and live commentary featuring names that sound straight out of an anime, SF6 remains the most updated beat-em-up buffet of the decade. Oh, and now it's also on the Switch too, because everyone deserves a Hadouken no matter where they are. Because Japanese RPGs always have something unique. Publisher Phoenix will release Fantasy Maiden Wars, Dream of the Stray Dreamer in 2025 for Switch and Steam, because you can never have too much Touhou. Marissa and Reimu are back to save the world with spellcasting, turn-based battles, and bullet hell-style attacks, all while leading an army of over 70 characters, strategic planning, visual chaos, and a game title that sounds like a poem. Good luck keeping your eyes on the screen. Know what Onis are? They're demons, in Japanese. Nightmare creators, Hyde and Lightmus announced Forbidden Ground, Lair of Ayoni, a new game in the Ao Oni series where kids obviously explore a demon-infested abandoned school, because what could possibly go wrong? Hamari teams up with a possessed doll, great idea, to escape and uncover dark secrets from the past. The game launches this summer on Switch and Steam, with subtitles in multiple languages, but only screams in Japanese. Post-apocalyptic worlds never go out of style. Misery is perfect for anyone who thinks happiness is overrated. Inspired by Fallout and Stalker, you play as a mercenary in a post-nuclear world called Zaslavi. Sounds suspicious, where even your sanity has an expiration date. Everything's ugly, gray, and threatening, including your own hallucinations. But hey, you can always pick up the guitar or smoke a cigarette to relax between existential crises.
Uriel, heretic of Zata, in banishment answer. Can the Orokin ever be forgiven?
The younger crowd is all about discovering these retro titles. Warframe decided to spice up the fall with The Devil's Triade, an update where you can, yes, romance Warframes. The highlight? Uriel, the Warframe Demon, the latest creation by the legendary Minky. Harrow and Wisp also join as new protoframes in a parallel storyline to the old piece. And don't worry about temporal X's. This happens outside Warframe 1999. Interdimensional romance without drama? Count us in. For those who don't believe Pac-Man got a makeover, here's your news. Shadow Labyrinth is the most unexpected reinvention of Pac-Man since the little yellow guy got legs. This time, Bandai Namco throws him into a dark Metroidvania full of monsters, puzzles, and a eat or be eaten vibe. You play as swordsman number 8. Creative name, huh? With the help of Puck, navigating a labyrinth world where even ghosts turned into G-hosts. And yes, there's a mecha mode called GAIA, because of course there is. Another indie game promising hours of fun battling friends. Wretch. Divine Ascent is a new indie title mixing tactical 1v1 battles with backpack management. Yes, you read that right, managing your backpack can save your life. Featuring characters like Knight, Ronin, and Assassin, you combine items and moves to create combos that smash everything, or fail miserably if you're not clever. Launching in October, but if you're at Bit Summit, you can try an extended demo while the rest of us mess with our backpacks on Steam. Medieval strategy and chaos, all at once. And we finish with another fantasy action RPG that's almost here. Digital Extremes has opened the gates of Soulframe to anyone who signs up before the weekend ends. Because honestly, who doesn't want to go bear hunting with a French witch? Combat has been revamped, there's a new mission, and the game is more accessible than ever. Why? Because plenty of people lost emails and faced huge queues, so now the doors are wide open for those who didn't want to wait around. Jump in before they close them again.
No! You fucking animal!
Carrie, shut the hell up! Come on, baby girl. I got you. I got you. Oh, shit.
Of course, we had to wrap things up with a quote from this legendary Street Fighter icon. Strength is not in the body alone, but in the spirit. Sagat, everyone's favorite Thai powerhouse, showing us he's not just fists and fury, but also packing some emotional intelligence to handle whatever comes his way. So, what stood out the most for you? We had the ultimate crossover moment. Sagat, the Muay Thai legend, and the Switch 2, Japan's latest console darling. We had a fresh new JRPG that'll probably leave us emotionally wrecked by the end. A post-apocalyptic RPG mashup that feels like someone tossed a bunch of other genres into a blender. A remake of a classic with romance and better graphics. A dark, twisted take on Pac-Man that no one saw coming. And of course, Soulframe, now revamped, with improved combat and open access for everyone. Seriously, jump on that while it lasts. Our motto? Comment, like, bell, subscribe to the damn channel. Have a great week. Share our videos, but only if you feel like it. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Enjoy the rest of your Monday, and we'll see you in the next video. News or no news.